Oh, greetings. Haven't done this in a while, but it is a good way for me to connect with the parish. Hopefully, we can get back to this a little more. Uh, Wanted to touch base with you before Lent begins. Our St. Thomas family. Always in the first week of Lent, at Ash Wednesday, we hear about some of the main practices that we're called to, really throughout our Christian life, but especially in a more intentional way, a more devoted way during Lent. And that's the practices of prayer, spending a little more time in prayer, a little more devoted time in prayer, fasting, the things that we maybe can give up, a little time giving up those things and spending more time with God, more time with spiritual reading, more time with spiritual activities. And then almsgiving. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you mostly about today, our charitable giving. Always a good thing. We thank you all who give faithfully every week and tithe to St. Thomas the Apostle, both the parish and the school and our maintenance fund and our St. Vincent de Paul Society. But wanted to talk to you about an extra opportunity, especially in this season of Lent, that we should always be mindful of the poor, always be mindful of how blessed we are and what we have to share. Again, this year we're going to have Hope for Haitians as a possibility for. We'll be doing that again this year. These little boxes are a good thing for families, but I wanted to just share that Hope for Haitians has been around since 2001, and it started with people from our diocese who saw the plight of the people in Haiti and said, boy, with our resources, we can do something about that. We are in the wealthiest country in the Western Hemisphere, and our neighbors are in the poorest. We certainly can do something about that. And our dollars go much farther over there, by the way. So I was introduced to this around 2010, I believe, and introduced it to my former parish. And then in 2013, I actually went on a trip to Haiti, and I got to see firsthand the conditions that people had, and just the lack of housing or dilapidated housing, and unclean conditions, unsafe conditions. But then I also got to see the homes that have been being built, very basic by our standards, but for them, they provide security, privacy, cleanliness, even indoor plumbing, indoor sanitation, and now with some solar power, they found a way to have a shower. So really incredible upgrade in their standard of living. And we'll be able to provide that. And a home, our contributions, it's gone up a little, but it's still only $9,000 for us to build a home for someone who lives in Haiti. $1,000 provides a roof for that home. I know our religious education students are especially focused on if they can all bring like $5 per family, they can make sure that we'll reach our goal to provide a roof for a home. So for us, I think many of these things really are small sacrifices, but ultimately they wound up being extremely meaningful sacrifices for the people of Haiti. So I want to encourage that again. We have these little boxes for families, and they have a picture of the shacks that they were living in and these much nicer cinder block homes that have been being built over the course of time, the past 24 years, or 5,000 people have been housed in those 800 homes, and 2,000 students given education, and over 1,500 people have received medical care. So we're providing many, and not just housing, which is extremely important, but clean water, good food, a way to make a living, education, which many of them did not have before. So we're really providing a big step up. And many villages have been built. I've seen it firsthand. One day I hope to go back there. But I just think of the Great Commission of our Lord, and it keeps coming back to me. What have I done to the least of my brothers and sisters? That is what our Lord is going to ask. And so I'm very happy to be part of this Hope for Haitians uh, project, and I hope that you will embrace it as well. God bless you and have a wonderful Lent.